Assalamu alaikum. Xi, Biden meet as world seeks more certainties. Current state of China-US relations is not in the fundamental interests of the two countries and peoples, and is not what the international community expects, Chinese President Xi Jinping said during his meeting with US President Joe Biden in Bali, Indonesia on Monday, which marked the first face-to-face meeting between the leaders of the world's two biggest economies since Biden took office. During the meeting, which reportedly lasted about 3 hours and 12 minutes, Xi told Biden that as leaders of two major countries, they need to chart the right course and find the right direction for bilateral ties and elevate the relationship, according to Xinhua. Xi also stressed that the two countries should take history as a mirror and let it guide the future. The two leaders consider that the meeting is in-depth, candid and constructive, and they instructed the teams of the two countries to follow up the key consensuses reached by the two leaders, to take concrete actions to push the China-US relations return to a stable track for development, and the two leaders agree to keep contacts constantly, CCTV reported. The world expects, I believe, China and the US to play key roles in addressing global challenges, he said. Since Biden took office, the two leaders have talked over the phone or via video link 5 times. The last time they met in person was in 2017 during the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. The meeting on Monday took place at the request of the US side at the Mulia Resort in Bali overlooking the Pacific Ocean. China Media Group said that the meeting was held at the hotel where the Chinese delegation to the G20 stayed. Ahead of the meeting with Xi, Biden and the US side released information to the press that they are trying to build a floor, or guardrails, for US-China ties in the first face-to-face talk with the Chinese leader. In other words, the US side wants to show that they are making efforts to prevent bilateral relations from going out of control. Analysts said that Xi said President Biden has said on many occasions that the US does not support Taiwan independence and has no intention to use Taiwan as a tool to seek advantages in competition with China or to contain China. China hopes that the US side will act on this assurance to real effect. During the meeting, the two sides vowed to keep constant strategic communication between the diplomatic teams of the two sides, and agreed that the teams on financial affairs from the two countries would have dialogues and coordination on macroeconomic policies and trade issues. The Chinese and US leaders also agreed to make joint efforts to push the UN Climate Change Conference COP27 to reach success. The two sides also reached consensus to promote cooperation and dialogues in the fields of public health, agriculture and food security, and the two sides also agree that the people-to-people exchanges are very important, and agree to encourage the expansion of exchanges between personnel from various areas of the two countries, according to China Central Television. Courtesy Global Times.